Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Monster Rancher 2. In the last episode, Manny won at 2 of the Major 4 tournaments, again. In this episode, we're gonna see if Manny has what it takes to take on the other 2 Major 4 tournaments. And maybe even the Legendary, the Legends Cup, rather. I guess that would come before the last Major 4 tournament. That's okay. Alright, so I'm gonna start training Manny, and yeah. Alright, so yeah, you'll be seeing Manny really soon. Nope. Okay, so it turns out Manny was actually not going to live until every single Major 4 tournament. But what I did is I froze Manny and I raised another monster so that Manny could still continue with the Major 4 marathon. Yeah. A little unfortunate, but yeah. Actually, hang on, let's see. Oh. Well, Manny's all rested and ready to go. Definitely not gonna die. So somebody asked me if I'm thinking of combining Manny or letting her go peacefully in her sleep. Actually, no. They don't pass in their sleep. They're awake when they die. That sucks. But anyways, I don't have an answer for that just yet. As of yet, I'll probably just come up with my answer when the moment comes. It's now winter here in the Torval region. Under this circumstance, Greatest 4 is now beginning. Don't be disheartened. Oh, that joke kind of loses its funniness when a monster is so close to dying already. Alright, Manny, you're going up against Zealandia. Again. Oh man, Zealandia, you're such a pushover for being one of the most badass monsters in the game. You're a dragon zombie. You're not even a zombie, you're just like a skeleton of a dragon. Oh, not trample. Holy crap. So Manny versus Zealandia. I am in control, aren't I? Damn it. I was supposed to do the announcer thing. Oh well. I kind of screwed up the beginning anyways, so Manny, we'll just take him out. Yeah, exactly. Oh, what? Come on. You can't do that. Get back down there, stupid dead dragon. With your eyes closed. Ugh, that's kind of weird. It's a living dead dragon, guys. Or a dead dragon, rather. Yeah. Okay. So, looks like Loveless is doing well. That's not too good for us. Manny versus Carmine here at the Greatest 4 tournament. Carmine being a very dangerous monster with high skill and intelligence and formidable power. Let's see how Manny does. Right off the bat, Carmine going for the Death Cutter. Signature move for the Joker's IMO. They always seem to use it right off the bat. Manny with the Claw Tail combo. Or Claw followed up by a tail. Not the move, Claw Tail combo. Carmine with the Death Smash, but Manny does not flinch from that smash attack. Manny with the Bite and KOs Carmine for the victory. For the victory! I don't know. Let's see. There we go. So I'm actually recording this the day before it's gonna be posted. I was doing so well pre-recording 2 days in advance and then editing the day before. You know, giving me enough time to record again if I needed to, but... But yeah. I don't know, I feel like I didn't get a chance to record yesterday. Manny, right off the bat with the roll assault, lands on Lovelace, dealing half of his damage. Surprisingly, Lovelace is known for his defense and his durability. Durability. Old Mountain Bell. Lovelace trying a gust slash, but Manny jumping out of the way of that wind. Combatants staring at each other. Lovelace with the flash slash. A sharp tech, if I recall. Manny with the 99% hit rate tail misses. Tries a 99% hit rate roll assault and lands it. Lovelace holding on to the last strands of life in this tournament of life. What am I doing? Pronouncing my F's. Lovelace with the million stabs hit tech move really takes a chunk out of Manny's life, but cannot do enough damage to win the battle. I'm really losing my touch, I think. I am, aren't I? Well, I'll get another chance to do it at the Major Four. Not the Major Four, the last Major Four. The M1 Grand Prix, I think. Yeah, M1 Grand Prix. So, we get our nice little picture, award. That does look like a picture, doesn't it? I know it's supposed to be something like a what, that's a good question. What is that supposed to be? Like a plaque, I think? But plaques do not stand on frames like those, do they? I've never seen one. I've always seen plaques like hung up, never standing up. Sometimes leaning, but never actually, you know, with the kickstand. Manny learned a lesson. Holy crap, that speed! Holy jeez. Wow. Manny. Holy hell. That's crazy, jeez. Alright. So, since Manny is getting on in years, I will have to do as I did before and raise a monster between now and the M1 Grand Prix. Oh, shoot. You know what? I just realized if I do that, I won't get the invitation to the Legend Cup. Oh, jeez. Alright, hang on. I'm going to look up when the invitation is, because... Okay, so I think the invitation is going to be on the 4th of March, but it doesn't really specify where I checked, so... Okay, yeah, I guess I'll cut to the time. Actually, I guess I could just cut on this page now instead of the other one. So 1 month actually. What am I doing? Jeez. Okay, cut it. Okay, and we're back. So yeah, just gonna rest up Manny because I believe that she isn't 100% yet. Here we go. Oh, we didn't get an invitation. You know what, guys? I think you could only battle the Legend, or go to the Legends Cup once with each monster. I guess that makes sense, because if your monster gets into the Hall of Fame, then it just wins. It doesn't need to go in there again, so... That's a bummer. Darn. Aww. Alright. Well, I did that for nothing. Alright, gonna cut over to the last Major 4 tournament then. Something fell off my bed. Okay, so here we are, second week of May, and Manny's well rested, ready to go, finish this Major 4 marathon, and yeah, potentially become a legend in our own minds. So, actually, I just paused the game and ran downstairs because my sister and stepbrother, he's not really my stepbrother, they aren't married, but it's just easier for me to refer to him as stepbrother than my sister's boyfriend. And they're watching True Blood very loudly, and it was actually picking up on the microphone, so getting that out of the way. There's still a chill here in the Torble Arena. Under this circumstance, M1 Grand Prix is about to start. Grand Prix? You know, when I was a kid I used to think that was pricks, because, well, I mean, for obvious reasons, but why do I feel like Manny went to this tournament in the Major 4 marathon already? Oh well. I don't think she went to the M1 Grand Prix first, did she? I'm fairly sure she didn't. You know what? I think we just went here to the M1 Grand Prix again after we beat it the first time, because it was something to do. I don't know. Here we are, folks. Manny versus Drugard in the first tournament of the M1 Grand Prix. Manny returning from endless victories. Manny with the roll assaults right off the bat has no guts anymore. Drugard trying to absolutely squish Manny with a body press, but ends up doing more damage to himself because Manny just jumped out of the way. Gotta find my words here. Manny with another roll assault, and somehow Drugard sidestepped, literally, out of the way of a 99% hit rate move. Drugard trying to sneeze on Manny, absolutely disgusting. Manny trying to get up some guts so she can use another move here. Manny with the tail does about 111 damage to Drugard. But at this point in the match, with the final sands of time falling through the hourglass, Drugard tries a belly attack, uses his gut, but cannot muster the strength, or the speed rather, to land anything on Manny. Manny with a very decisive victory against Drugard. Manny versus Rouge now. Moulin Rouge. You know, I think Rouge's fans, if she has any, I think it's a she. Rouge's fans would probably chant Rouge, because, you know, a lot of fans do that to their favorite, when their favorite player has like an ooh in their name. Oh well. Let's see. Manny versus Rouge. Rouge using her high guts regen to just use a flurry of attacks. Manny dodging them all and quickly KOing Rouge. Hey, jeez. You know, I don't know what I was gonna say there, actually. I just kind of got sidetracked in that mid-sentence there. I was gonna say something about how bad that announcing was, but then I thought for some reason, What if Manny's speed was level 20? Probably wouldn't have been hit by anything. Here we are, folks. Astound versus Manny in Manny's last match of the tournament. And Astound as well. Charge Astound starting off with, but cannot land it. Manny uses a tail and follows up with a claw. Go for the tail claw combo. Tail claw tail combo rather. Astound, getting really hurt by all these moves, tries a fist missile, but Manny parries that and responds with another tail, telling the tale of Manny's very quick win over Astound using nothing but a tail and a claw. Combatants staring. Manny using a bite to chew off Astound's nuts and bolts and KOs the robotic monstrosity. The Frankenstein of the monsters, if you will. I guess you could consider it kind of a Frankenstein monster, because Frankenstein is just a huge monster. Oh, well, yeah, a monster. He was a monster that was created artificially. Well, not artificially. I guess he's used human body parts, which is very morbid now that I think about it. So, yeah. So that's it. I guess that's it for the Major 4 Marathon. There's not really much else to do with Manny, and I still haven't really thought of whether I want to let her die or let her live. Actually, you know what? I will leave that up to the person that Manny's named after. Oh, I can level up in defense and intelligence. Nice. So, Amanda, if you're watching this, I would like you to leave in a comment below, whether Manny should live. Oh. Well. You gotta be kidding me. That's a really dramatic ending, I guess, to the Major 4 Marathon. I did not expect that to happen at all. Wow. Huh. What's wrong? Manny! Oh! Ah, jeez.
Colt! I'm sorry about Manny! I returned to my old man's voice from the last funeral!
Master. Yes, we've heard all of this before. Died of natural causes. Manny, Seihan Jen, holding a funeral ceremony. Should we hold funerals? Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, that's good. I'm gonna go ask my friend to take care of this matter. He also does barns and houses, ironically.
Thank you, Master. So, funeral service now. A moment of silence. Oh god, not the disheartened lines again. Oh god. Cold, try not to be so disheartened. Auntie, thank you. Oh, Arrow. I didn't know you came to the funeral. I guess it's because we hit Master rank, or maybe hit the S class. Or what rank is that? 7th or something?
Oh, Miss Colt and Master Engine. It's such a great loss. I regret it a great deal.
Thank you for taking the trouble to come.
Engine and Colt, try not to be so disheartened.
I can't stand that line anymore.
Well, I'm sorry. Manny was a great fighter. Don't be disheartened.
And by the way, have you seen my white bandana? I'm wearing it around my neck now as a collar. Nobody suspects a thing.
I'm so sorry. Manny was a good monster.
Yes, thank you for taking the time to come, Dr. Talico. From Torval University. Colt, Engine, please try not to be so disheartened. Ah, God, even you too, Robust. And where's Cavero? That asshole! God. Goodbye, Manny. A very dramatic end to the Major 4 marathon. Wow. So Manny grew to the age of 8 years and 10 months. Final rank was S, although it's more than that. Highest stat was skill, level 20. Results, only 2 losses, which may have actually made her live a little bit longer. The Major 4 won all the Major 4, and it does not say she was in the Hall of Fame. Damn, that's a huge... the memorial, the altar thing. Man, he's gone now. Let's come and visit here once in a while. That... I think it would have been very nice if I left it up to Amanda whether Manny lived or died, but... Huh? Do you hear something? Oh, no. No! Please, no. Oh! God! It's Racky! What the heck is this?
This must be my toy!
Master Pabs, what is this anyway?
Racky! It's a nightmare! It'll kill you! Burn it! Burn it with fire! This was the monster that was used by humans before the IMA was founded! Before the rules of monster battle were established!
I hate you. How come it disappeared?
All I know is that it was a very dangerous monster.
Yeah, it is.
It's also been said that it brought bad luck, but that's just a rumor.
Master Pabs, are you remembering this from your childhood or something? I don't feel good about this monster. Engine, why don't we ask the IMA to keep it? I hate Rackies.
Wait a minute! There's a saying that the harder to raise it, the harder to forget it.
Who the hell says that?
A person who can raise a troublesome monster well will be called a full-fledged trainer. Don't you think so, Engine?
You know, I agree. If you can raise, for instance, a Racky, and actually raise a well Racky, you're a very good monster trainer. Shut up, Racky! God!
Why don't you try and raise it, Engine? Just don't let it kill you in your sleep. I'm leaving now.
Ah, man. Voice. God. Wait. I guess we have no choice. Let's raise this guy. Let's see. Your name will be... How about Charles? Be quiet. That's gonna be your name. Oh, God. I'm glad Colt agrees with me. God. I thought maybe I would get to name it, but I guess I forgot that Colt names it Charles. Shut the hell up, God! Let's teach a strong discipline, Engine. Ugh. I hate these. God. Ugh. I hate this Racky. Which food do you want to give it this month? Why is it the first week of June? Wait, what? No! Oh, why does it jump to June? No, that's no good. I don't want it to jump to June. I wanted it to be... Now we skipped May. We gotta go all the way back to May again. Oh well, let's give you some milk. Hopefully you don't not like it. It looks like he likes it. Man, he's an energetic little guy, isn't he? Jeez. So, Rackies, very hard to raise because they have very bad natures. Worse natures, if I remember. Yes, he has very, the worst nature. He does have an intelligence attack, basic tech, which is probably the only good thing you could say about him starting off, because, oh, wow. Guys, look at that. Look at that life, and look at that defense. Just abysmal. But Rackies are small doll-like monsters. Very hard to raise because of their very bad natures. Oh man, those eyes, god. So he carries around a little razor, and he is just besides Jokers, Rackies are the most terrifying monster you will ever raise in this game. Even like Joker subtypes and Racky subtypes, they got nothing on pure breed, the pure breeds. So, you know what? We're gonna go to town. We're gonna freeze Charles. I actually have an idea for getting Charles has given me an idea for the future of the LP, but I will not divulge into that. Actually, analyze him. Let's see what he's got. It becomes easily enraged. It never gives up until the last moment, and it has no additional characters. So that means I have no idea what that means. Becomes easily enraged. I'm pretty sure that's anger. And it doesn't give up until the last moment, so I'm not sure what that one is, but Manny is gone. Manny is gone and done. So in the next episode of Let's Play Mario, I almost said Mario and Luigi. Holy crap! How long has it been? I am such a creature of habit. Holy jeez. I did a Let's Play Mario & Luigi Superstar Saga, and I almost said Let's Play Mario & Luigi Superstar Saga. In the next episode of Monster Rancher 2, we will be raising Mikey, the Gaia, or those of you who don't know, the Hanger / Golem. Okay, yeah. So, comments question of the episode. Have you ever cried when one of your monsters died? I can't. I'm a very. I don't want to say apathetic. It's just I have a very cool nature about me. I usually don't let things get to me, so I don't think I cried ever when a monster died of mine. So. Other than that, though, if you want to tell me what you think's really coming, we'll show me things of the fun. If you like some other, subscribe, or you can PM me if you don't want to leave a comment in the comments below. You can ask me a question. You can ask me anything. You can even tell me how your day was going. I just wanted to talk to you. Okay. So, again, thank you all for watching. Until next time, I will see you all then. And yeah, that's how I was able to do all the quick jumping around and stuff. Oh geez, now I gotta get rid of one of these. That one. Yeah.